Welcome to Play HQ TV, and today we are going to talk about the action that will be taking place in the Champions League today. Yesterday, the Champions League was firing. Manchester City lost to Bayer Leverkusen yesterday, and also Chelsea won with a 5-star performance against Barcelona yesterday. So today, Arsenal um, will be taking on Bayern Munich, and also Liverpool will be playing today together with Tottenham Hotspurs. And who are you rooting for? Who's gonna win tonight? How is the match going to be? What are your thoughts concerning the match today? So today we are going to discuss all about that. Yeah, so guys, make sure you lock into the stream. Make sure the stream is fantastic and engaging as possible, because this stream actually needs you people. We need you today. We need you to talk about the match today. We need to have a match analysis, the match predictions for today's matches, and also your thoughts and opinions concerning the match of today. So, brother, Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich has been on a very, very good run. They have been winning their games. They look so fantastic in the way they play, the pattern of play, the way they defend, and the way they attack, the way they progress with the ball. You know, they are very, very good. If you look at the game that they played against Chelsea the last time, they won against Chelsea. They put in a brilliant, brilliant performance. So yeah, today I think Arsenal are going to prove that they deserve to win the Champions League, because Bayern Munich is not a small team. Bayern Munich is not a Mickey Mouse team. And also Bayern Munich is a very, very strong team, and are very, very in contention to win the game of today. So I'm actually rooting for Bayern Munich to win the game today. You see, I actually think they're the ones who are topping the table in the UEFA Champions League. They're actually topping the table, so I actually wrote for them to win the match today. So very, very brilliant performances from Vincent Kompany, and credit to Vincent Kompany. The way he sets up his team, the instructions, the way they play. Look at Harry Kane. Harry Kane has been banging goals left, right, center. You have Michael Olise on the wing, dropping a masterclass, scoring goals for fun. I think they're going to put on a very, very good show tonight. And I don't want to put my my prediction right away. I don't want to put my predictions right away. I think I will put it at the end of the stream, guys. So make sure, guys, you like the chat. Make sure you like the live, and also subscribe to the channel. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe and also like the video, guys. You know, so like I said yesterday, today we will only be talking about football matches, and that's what I decided I'm going to do, because I like football, and that's the main thing that I actually want to do at the moment. You see, that's what I want to do at the moment. So guys, lock into the chat, lock in the stream, guys. So Tottenham has been on a poor run. Tottenham has been on a poor run, and I think Thomas Frank needs to find a way of, you know, acclimatizing to a big club. The way he sets up, very, very brilliant, but the way Tottenham plays, I don't think they have the quality and the capability to win games, as many games as possible in the Champions League, because I think they are very, very one-dimensional. Thomas Frank, oh my God, Davidson Sanchez, welcome to the chat, welcome to the chat. Yeah, so I think Thomas Frank is one man who is very, very direct, and I don't think he's going to put up I am a Gala fan. I am a Gala fan. Which team is that? Which team is that? Gala. Which team is Gala? Are you a Tottenham fan? Are you a Manchester United fan? Are you an Arsenal fan? Are you a Liverpool fan? Because I think Liverpool is going to play against PSV tonight. And if Liverpool loses today, boy, oh boy, I think the fans are going on a riot and the fans are going to protest for Anslot to get out of the club. So you are a Galatasaray fan. So which team is Galatasaray playing? I think Galatasaray played yesterday, right? I think Galatasaray played yesterday. Okay, so Liverpool is playing against PSV today. Liverpool is playing against PSV today, and I think that match is going to be difficult for Liverpool. On paper, it actually looks easy for Liverpool. It actually looks easy for Liverpool on paper, but the match is going to be a very, very difficult game for Liverpool. Remember, Liverpool have been on a bad run at the moment. Liverpool have been on a losing streak, and I think they are looking for a way to build the momentum. They are looking for a way to build the momentum. Where are you from, by the way? I'm from Kenya, by the way. I'm from Kenya. And yeah, today I've actually decided to talk about football because I love football and I'm a fan of football. And yeah, so I think it's very, very important if we discuss about these three teams, Arsenal, Liverpool, and Tottenham Hotspurs. I think Tottenham and Hotspur have got one thing in common. They have got one thing in common, guys. So you're actually saying you look like a football player. Of course, I used to be a football player, but right now I don't play football. I got a knee injury. You see, this thing with knee injuries, they usually don't heal. I hope you become a football player in the future. I can't be a football player, man. I think I'm past that age of playing football. If you're in Kenya, uh, and you're past a certain years, you can't be playing football, man, unless you're playing for fun. Unless you're playing football for fun. So Ryan Bodenstein, welcome to the chat. You're saying hi. Yeah, so let's talk about this Liverpool team actually. Let's talk about this Liverpool team. If you look at their formation, the way they play, they set up, they usually use long balls. Liverpool is a team that is well known for using long balls. And if you look at their defense, Ibrahima Konate is one kind of a player that has been causing Liverpool problems at the back. Van Dijk has been solid and he has been covering for this guy, Konate. What is the name of this defender? Actually, I've actually forgotten the name of this. Bradley. Bradley got an injury, so they are only relying on Ibrahima Konate, Milos Kekes, and also Virgil van Dijk. So that Liverpool defense is actually shaky. It's very, very shaky. Billy, you're actually saying that it's very difficult to be a football player if you are not European. Yeah, it's very, very difficult to play football in Africa or in any other country if you are not a European. If you're not from Europe, it's very, very difficult. In a place like Africa, you see, there are not so many people who can actually scout you and look at growing your talents. Look at growing talents. It's very, very difficult. It's not like in the US or in the UK where you just wake up and you decide I want to be a player. You go to football academies. There are not so many academies here in Africa. Academies are no more. So it's up to you, man. You just have to play for fun, maybe, and also luck. It also depends on luck. Bill, you're saying Alexander Isak is a monster, bro. Alexander Isak is a baller, man. Alexander Isak is a baller. The problem with Isak is that Liverpool, he has not yet acclimatized to Liverpool. Liverpool is a good team, but they are on a crisis at the moment. The tactics are not yet gelling. The players are not yet gelling. Remember, they spent around 500 million quid, 500 million pounds for these players, these top players. And I remember they also have a Ekitike. Ekitike is the one who is I think is a good player compared to Alexander Isak at the moment. He's the favorite compared to Alexander Isak at the moment. Alexander Isak, I don't know where his head is. Like, this brother has lost his marbles. You know, Alexander Isak is lost. He has I wish he could have even stayed at Newcastle. He could have stayed at Newcastle. I tried to become a football player, but it didn't work out. So I'm trying to become a translator. Wow, that's good. You know, sometimes football is about age. Football is about age and also luck. If you are past certain age, 20 plus, you just know that your football career is over. If you wanted to become a football player, you just know it's over for you, because it depends wherever you're coming from, man. It also depends wherever you're coming from. If you're coming from let me say, a place like in the UK, I think they can easily scout you, because there are so many football academies. You can go there, you can join. There are so many football academies. There are so many things you can do. If you don't want to become a football player, you can also switch to something different. You understand? Yeah, so guys, lock in the chat, guys. Lock in. And also drop some W's in the chat. Also like the stream, guys. Like the stream. But by the way, how do you speak English so well? How did you learn? Oh, listen, man. In Kenya, we actually speak, I think, 4 languages. The first one is English. The first one is Kiswahili. We speak Kiswahili. We speak English. That's the second language. We also speak our mother tongue. So those are 3 languages that we actually speak. So that's why I'm good in English. I apologize in advance for asking irrelevant questions. No problem. This is a place where we get to talk about certain things. We get to interact with each other. We also get to, bond and communicate. Talk about certain things, in life, in general also. And we can also get to talk about certain broad, we can also get to talk about broad things. Yeah, but we can also talk about football and some other things as well. So I was actually saying that this Liverpool defense is very, very shaky at the moment. They have been conceding silly goals. Look at their midfield. Gravenbach. Gravenbach is a very, very good midfielder. I think he's the best CDM. No, not a CDM. A defending midfielder. Yeah, because Sobozla is an attacking midfielder who has also been iffy, 50-50. This player has been 50-50 even in his national team, Argentina. It's been 50-50, So if Liverpool wants to win today, boy oh boy, the likes of Salah have to step up. Alexander Isak also has to step up today, because this brother was bought for almost $150 million, man. For $150 million. He has not even scored a goal. He has been dropping stinkers every time. This brother has got no even assist. The GA is not even there. I think he's got 1 goal or something like that. Alexander Isak. This is the greatest downfall. This is the greatest downfall of a certain player like Alexander Isak. That caliber of a player and that amount of money without producing goals, numbers, assists, bro. Liverpool are cooked. Look at the likes of Florian Wirtz, man. Look at the likes of Florian Wirtz. Billy actually saying, see ya, take care. See you too, man, take care. Florian Wirtz has also been dropping stinkers at the moment. These players, I don't understand if it's the tactics. I don't understand if it's the tactics, the ideas that the coach actually, the instructions. These players, Sometimes they look clueless. The way they defend, they don't press, they don't defend properly. They lack awareness. They can't even string passes together, boys and girls, man. So they are going to take on PSV. Remember, PSV is a very, very good team also that usually plays in the Champions League regularly. And I think they're going to give Liverpool a very, very tough fight. They will give Liverpool a real test, a tough, tough fight. So expect Liverpool to win, or they might even lose. Don't get surprised if Liverpool lose this game today. Yeah. So guys, like the stream, guys. If you have any question, guys, drop your question in the comment section below. Drop your comment, the question in the comment section below. And also, let's get to talk about Arsenal versus Bayern Munich today, guys. Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich have been on a very, very good run, a mad run. Look at the likes of Michael Olise, Harry Kane have been producing numbers, and I think they're going to give Arsenal a real test, a very, very tough test. I don't think Gyökeres is going to play today. Gyökeres is not going to play today. I think he might play in the weekend. Also, he might miss that game against Chelsea on the weekend. But Saka will be playing, guys. I know Saka will be playing. Saka will be playing today. Madueke is also back. The likes of Eze, who scored a hat-trick against Tottenham, will be also there. The likes of Merino. I think Merino will play in the striking role because Kai Havertz is not back. The likes of Gabriel Jesus is back, but yeah, Gabriel Jesus is back, but I don't think he's going to play. So they're likely depending on the likes of Merino, who is also a good player. Sometimes I don't understand why I decided to play as a midfielder because this guy is very, very good. He's a midfielder, although he scores so many goals as a number 9. He scores so many goals as a number 9. He's very, very good on the air. He's better than I don't want to use the name. I don't want to call out the name of this guy. He's better than Benjamin Sesko. In my opinion, he's better than Benjamin Sesko. So don't get it twisted, man. Benjamin Sesko is a good player. But Mikel Merino, there's something in Mikel Merino that I usually like. This brother can be playing as a midfielder, but you always find him attacking. You will always find him scoring goals, scoring headers. So this guy will actually be a very, very good addition to Mikel Arteta's side, playing as a number 9, replacing Victor Gyökeres. Saka also is going to be the one to look out for. So today is going to be Saka versus Michael Olise, guys. Saka versus Michael Olise. You see, Michael Olise is a very, very good player. They were tracking Michael Olise for a very he will be creating so many chances for Harry Kane. Bayern Munich. I think Bayern Munich is going to surprise. And Arsenal, you will be playing a real test for Arsenal. It's a real test for Arsenal. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to win today because they must win today, or if they lose today, they must win on Sunday. They are not going to afford to lose 2 games in a row. You know, Arsenal has got no experience. Voting for Bayern Munich to win. And my prediction is actually Bayern Munich to win 2-1 against Arsenal. Harry Kane will be scoring a goal for Bayern Munich. Scoring a goal. For Arsenal, actually, Bukayo Saka might score for Arsenal today. Understand? But aside from that, Arsenal has got one of the best midfield defense in Europe. The defense is actually one of the Arsenal's strength. If Arsenal want to win today, they need to put in the right players at the back. No compromise. There's no compromise about that. The likes of Calafiori needs to start. The likes of Timber needs to start. Saliba. I think Gabriel is not going to be back. Gabriel is not going to be back until next month. So yeah. So guys, talk to me in the chat. Talk to me in the chat. People, talk to me in the chat. Let me know if we are together in the chat, guys. Let me know if we are together in the chat. Let me know if we are together in the chat, guys. And where are you watching the stream from, guys? Where you are watching the stream from, guys, let me know where you are watching the stream from. And what are your thoughts? What are your opinions concerning today's match in the Champions League action for Arsenal versus Bayern Munich, Tottenham Hotspur playing today, and also Liverpool taking on PSV today. By the way, guys, don't worry about the camera because I actually don't have a ring light. The one I'm using just died, and it cannot even light up, man. This ring light is a problem. It's not working. I'm just using the stand, but the ring light is not working. So don't worry about seeing me properly because the camera is actually not taking the there's no lights actually. So let me see. Shout out to Bill and shout out to Brian Bodenstein. Shout out to you lot. Yeah, so Tottenham, let's go over to Tottenham, guys. Tottenham will be playing today also. And if you look at the performance for that game, Tottenham versus Arsenal, we can actually see that there's one thing that Tottenham lacks. There's that winning mentality. The winning mentality, Tottenham doesn't have a winning mentality. You know, Tottenham is always Tottenham, no matter where they go, no matter the team they're going to play. Tottenham is Tottenham. They will always stumble, they will always fold. They start very well and then they fold for the full 90 minutes. So Tottenham actually needs to step up, and also Thomas Frank needs to set the team correctly. He needs to put out his plan, his tactics, and he needs to be vocal about the way his team needs to play, because these players, I think they are very, very lazy. If you look at the likes of Xavi Simons came to Tottenham as a good player. Actually, Chelsea wanted him, but he chose to go to Tottenham. I don't understand why.